What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchise Play. Just reminding you, go ahead and subscribe right now. Click that bell to be notified, and also don't forget to give me a like. This is week 3 of the Madden Connected Franchise Series, and the Bears are 0-2. Had a really tough, close loss in week 1 to the Atlanta Falcons, and then in week 2 laid a complete egg against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coach John Fox laid into the Chicago Bears. I mean, he laid into his entire team. Didn't like the effort. None of that. But now, before we get into the game, we got some big decisions. We got some guys that are eligible for extensions. We're going to start negotiations with Zach Miller. Zach Miller has been the #1 receiver for the team all year. He's easily the highest, well, not easily, but he's the highest rated guy as far as a pass receiver. And so we're trying to get an idea of what I'm not going to lowball Zach Miller, even though he's 32 years old and he's had some injuries. He says he likes the contract length, but the rest of the offer needs some work. Hey, Zach, don't start getting too funny now. I'm not going to play no games with you, Zach. I mean, we trying to get this done. I don't want to drag this on forever. Akeem Hicks is another one who is eligible for negotiations. We'll get into it with him. He's younger, obviously. 6'5", 336 pounds, can play inside or outside. So we bumped up the signing bonus for him to $3.1 million. The total offer is $27.3, but he'd like to take in a better salary than what we're offering. Man, you're going to take in nothing in a minute. But all right, week 3 against the Pittsburgh Steelers back in Chicago. It is raining again. Every game in Chicago has been pouring down rain. I'm not sure if that's a sign or something, but that rainy days are going to be here from now on. I don't know, but Pernell McPhee is ready. The Pittsburgh Steelers coming in 2-0. Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Eli Rogers, everybody. They got a team. Offensively, they have a team. Ben Roethlisberger back looking to pass. We got some pressure on him, but look at him scroll out to his right and find Eli Rogers for the pass completion. The handoff to Le'Veon Bell, and I'm going to let you know right now, we keyed on Bell. We were able to force a field goal here on that first drive, even though Roethlisberger had that huge completion. They go for the fake. Are you serious? Oh, we were waiting on it. We loved it. Marcus Cooper with the interception. He is going to go all the way to the crib. Dives in, and we are on the board. That really should serve as a major jump start for our team. 7-0 after Roethlisberger completed a pass. It should have led to automatic points for them, right? Steelers get the ball back. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Roethlisberger's back looking to pass again. He's got too much time. Over the middle to Le'Veon Bell. Oh, nice juke, but we are gang tackling. We're sending mini hats to the closet to bring him down. Under a minute remaining. Here's the handoff to Le'Veon Bell. I told you, we keyed on him. Danny Trevathan with the tackle. At that point, he had 5 rushes for 2 yards. We were able to hold them to a field goal, and now we have the ball driving. Jeremy Langford breaks outside, gets a nice run, about 10 yards there. 6:22 left. Kaepernick back, looking, trying to find somebody to pass to. He finds Adam Shaheen, and he got slapped, and he fumbles the ball. Look at this hit. This was pretty hard and nasty. I was glad to see him get up. Hey, if you really like the hit, click like. I mean, he did get hit pretty hard. Like, look at this. Boom! Man, both guys look like they might have been concussed at that point. But Willie Young wasn't even involved in that hit. But here we go. We have an epidemic going on. Dislocated elbows for the Bears. Our pass rushers are really in trouble. We were in trouble here. 3rd and 19. Kaepernick rolls out to his right, finds Zach Miller, completion, huge 3rd down completion on 3rd and 19. Gets us into the Steelers, gets us into Pittsburgh territory. Kaepernick's back looking to pass again, trying to find something. He's going to run. Oh, he's got a really, didn't have a lot of, almost got hit. Almost took hit. We don't want him taking any hits. We are not trying to see Mike Glennon out there. Scrambles inside the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and goal, but the blitz comes straight down the middle and destroys Kaepernick, and we have to settle for our own field goal. Makes it 10-3. The Steelers get the ball back. We're in the third quarter. This is actually the first play from scrimmage in the third quarter. Roethlisberger's back. He's looking. Again, too much time. Finds Antonio Brown. Oh, my God. We gambled for the interception. Luckily, Adrian Amos had the angle, or Antonio Brown was going to the house. Only one incompletion at that point for Ben Roethlisberger, and the Steelers are driving, and they got things in order. But the Bears, with the bend but don't break defense, were able to force a field goal, and it's 10-6. Now, here's the handoff to Jeremy Langford. He's running with a really nice cut, and Ryan Shazier tackles him, but he ends up being the one that gets hurt. So his teammate came in with a late hit, but that's not what caused the injury. I'm not sure. He is hurt, and he's fast, so that helps the Bears. Kaepernick's looking. He finds Vincent Jackson over the middle for the touchdown, and the Bears have a nice lead, 17-6 in the third quarter, and we're more than midway through the third quarter. Well, the Steelers get the ball back, and like I said, Le'Veon Bell, we've been keying on him. We have, but Ben Roethlisberger is still doing his best to make plays. Look at Ben. Look at this. We finally get some pressure on him. He rolls out to his left, buys some extra time. Oh, what a pass to Antonio Brown, and he has a nice juke move, gets him about 7 or 8 more yards, and again, they're in the Bears territory on the 34-yard line. But the Steelers are still going to continue. Look at that pass by Roethlisberger. That was pretty nice, and then he just, oh my God, he just made him look bad. Steelers still trying to get Le'Veon Bell involved. The handoff, and Pernell McPhee fights off the block and pulls the man down. Le'Veon Bell struggling, but Le'Veon Bell's a great player, and every so often he's going to do that. Look at this. We had him stuffed inside the 5-yard line. He spins away. I mean, that's Dan Scooter, who's in because Willie Young is hurt. So we are down our third string right outside linebacker. So that's not good. And look at this. He just spins right out of that. Then he got some help, and that didn't help. Randy Starks came in there, tried to help, and he just ended up knocking him off the tackle. It's 17-12. The Steelers are going for a 2-point conversion, trying to cut this to a field goal game. Roethlisberger quickly and easily completes the pass for the 2-point conversion. It's 17-14. The Bears are coming back, looking for more. Look at the nice pass from Kaepernick to Cameron Meredith. That's a nice completion. The Bears are on the drive, but ultimately end up having to settle for a field goal attempt for Connor Barth. This one is from 41 yards out in the rain. He made it. 20-14, Bears lead. Would have really liked to stop settling for so many field goals, because now a touchdown gives the Steelers the lead, and Ben Roethlisberger has been tough to stop. Dan Scooter, we talk bad about him, but look at Scooter. Bad motor Scooter comes in with the sack. Look at him cut Ben's legs from under him. Boom! Ben took some punishment. He had a good game, but he took some punishment. I'm going to show you in a second what I mean by that. Ben Roethlisberger back, looking to pass again. He completes the pass, right? On the sidelines, but you see that injury timeout. That is to Antonio Brown. First of all, he didn't get the first. He did not get the first, and Ben is on the ground. Now, I'm not trying to be sadistic. You can leave a like right now if you want to, but Vince Wilfork just flattened him like a pancake, and then he ate him. Yeah, yeah. And Ben's replacement is Joshua Dobbs, and he rolls out to his right. He hits Eli Rogers for the nice pass. Joshua Dobbs is back looking to pass again in the back of the end zone. Eli Rogers is now his guy. That's a touchdown, and we are in trouble. We are in trouble. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds left. The game is tied. They hit the extra point. It's 21-20. Pittsburgh leads. Colin Kaepernick's got to come up big. He finds Zach Miller for the pass. That gets the Bears moving. Now here we are in the 1st and 10 with 45 seconds remaining. Still on the wrong side of the 50. Need a field goal to win this game. Check down pass. That one, almost got away. Look at Jeremy Langford hurdle the man. He gets down to the 24. We're in field goal range already because Connor Barth has already hit a 41-yarder. That's what it would be from here now, but we want more. 17 seconds left. The handoff to Jeremy Langford breaks it down to the 7. Definitely in field goal range here. You're going to call the timeout. They want to ice Connor Barth, but he got ice in his veins like D'Angelo Russell. And the field goal, which should be the game winner, 23-21, the Bears have the lead. Connor Barth missed field goals in week 1, comes back with a big field goal here. Steelers have one last hope. Joshua Dobbs still in for the injured Ben Roethlisberger. What is he going to do out of the shotgun? 1 second left. This got to go into the end zone. It's got to be tipped into the end zone or something to that effect. And ain't neither one of them going to happen. Not a one of them. Bears with the first win of the season. Mike Tomlinson over there looking like a disgruntled Omar Epps. It don't matter. Colin Kaepernick, he finally wants to talk to the crowd now and to the cameraman. We got to win. The Bears move to 1-2. The Steelers fall to 2-1. That's what I'm talking about. 23-21. Got outscored in the second half, but it doesn't matter. Steelers had more passing yards. The Bears had more rushing yards. Steelers had more yards per play. Both teams had a takeaway. So statistically, it kind of evened out a little bit there. That's probably why this game was so close. Roethlisberger with a big game before he got injured. 13 of 16. No touchdowns, no picks. Colin Kaepernick, 15 of 17 with a touchdown. Key statistic, no interceptions. Colin Kaepernick did not turn the ball over like he did last week when he had 4 picks. Jeremy Langford is killing. Another 100-yard game for him. He had some of those in the preseason. Now he's playing in place of the injured Jordan Howard. And also had the 4 catches for 40 yards. Didn't get in the end zone there. Antonio Brown only had 4 catches, but was good for 117 yards. Vincent Jackson did find the end zone, but that was his only catch of the day. Ryan Shazier got banged up. He ended up coming back into the game. Looked kind of bad at the time, but he came back. Overall, Kaepernick ate the dirt a little bit here, but, not quite as bad as he has in the first 2 games of the season. So the offensive line is playing a little bit better, but thankfully the offensive line is getting healthier. So now it's time for some upgrades. We always need to upgrade the tackling in the secondary. Getting a better release from Cameron Meredith is probably going to be the way we go. Or no, we want to upgrade the carrying. We don't want fumbles like this guy just did, Adam Shaheen. So we probably should have. It's weird, right? I went with awareness there, and he's the one that fumbled. So I don't know. It's time for some scouting, though. The Bears need a lot of things. Quarterback is not a position that finally the Bears should be drafting because Mitch Trubisky is in place. So I'm thinking corner. I'm thinking shutdown corner or pass rusher. Let's look at the corner. Supposedly Long Washington, which is the stupidest name I've ever heard in my life, but perhaps he's a good player. 6'1", 206 pounds, should be big enough, physical enough. Let's scout him. Press coverage is a B. Oh, man coverage is C+. Oh, zone coverage C+. That's a late first rounder. I don't think so. Not for me. I'm not drafting him. Late in the first round and he got a C+ man coverage. I don't want that no. Let's look at I would love to get a defensive end, even though we're playing 3-4. I would love to get a defensive end that can get to the pass, to get to the quarterback. Pearson Ballard may be a good candidate for that. Let's look at right outside linebacker, left outside linebacker. We got what in the world? Jaqueline Stackhouse. Hey, he's good though. He's definitely a first rounder. A- hit power, B tackle, B- block shedding. He's not really gonna rush the passer that much, but he can get after it and cover some ground and try to kind of help stuff that run game. All right, we might be able to get I don't know. Let's see. I want a pass rushing 3-4. Oh, Delafonte Reeser. What in the world? Who is naming these people? Brock Roy. Okay. There's somebody named Urlacher, Dalton Urlacher. We're not scouting him. Left tackle is also something we could obviously use. We're Cason Granville. Hey, that's not too bad. Early first rounder, he's a B+ block guy right now. He'll obviously get better. Yeah, left tackle, corner, pass rushers. That's big for us. Let's see, look at another defensive end if we can. No, right? Yeah, right end, left outside linebacker. We don't need a middle linebacker. That we don't need. We uploaded a screenshot just so you know. Cornerback, let's see. Quarterback we don't need. So I think we're good. I think we're good with the players that we scouted. We didn't have any more points left anyway, so it didn't matter. We got another injury. Obviously, it's the Willie Young injury. Let's see what they're talking about there. Look how many people are on our injured list. I mean, we do have some people coming back. Leonard Floyd, Cody Whitehair, Kendall Wright. All of those guys are coming back, which is a great thing because we definitely need them in a major way. Trubisky's got about another week left. And we'll see what happens moving forward. But as it stands right now, we're 1-2 and ready for week 4 against the Green Bay Packers. It's Packer week. I appreciate you watching. God bless and peace.